When people ask me why I became so obsessed with Tudor history, I always hesitate before answering. It's not because I don't have a story. I have one, and it's the kind that sends shivers down my spine every time I think about it. But telling it out loud feels like stepping into the very shadow I've been running from. You see, my fascination with Anne Boleyn didn't start in a classroom or a history book. It started with a ghost. It all began when I visited Hever Castle, Anne Boleyn's childhood home, on a rainy November afternoon. I'd heard the stories, of course. People talked about how Anne's spirit was said to roam the grounds, her restless soul tied to the place where she'd grown up. But I didn't take the rumors seriously. To me, it was just a historic site, a place where I could soak up the atmosphere and imagine what life must have been like during the Tudor era. The rain was coming down in sheets as I parked my car and made my way up the cobblestone path to the castle. The sky was an ominous shade of gray, and the bare branches of the trees swayed in the wind, their skeletal forms casting eerie shadows on the stone walls. Despite the weather, there was something magical about the place. The moat that surrounded the castle mirrored the stormy sky, and the ancient bricks seemed to hum with a life of their own. As I walked through the grand entrance, a guide handed me a map and pointed me toward the exhibit on Anne Boleyn. "It's just upstairs," she said with a smile. "Though you might want to avoid the east wing today. We're doing some maintenance, and it's a bit of a mess." I thanked her and wandered through the rooms, marveling at the artifacts on display. Anne's prayer book, a delicate necklace rumored to have belonged to her, and paintings that captured her dark eyes and enigmatic smile. There was something about her story that felt so tragic, so unjust. Betrayed by her husband, King Henry VIII, and executed for crimes she likely didn't commit, Anne's life had ended in the Tower of London, her head severed from her body with a single swing of the executioner's sword. What happens next will haunt you. Watch the full story now on Frightful Murmurs.